Netflix has quietly quit the Sussexes, with news coming out that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's contract with the streaming giant is dead, deader than a doornail. There is no renewal being offered, and their contract is set to expire this September. Now, according to insiders, Netflix is done with the Montecito Moochers. They are done with the Royals, and they are not interested in any new content from the couple. So, what does this mean for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Hollywood future? Will Meghan Markle try to broker a new deal on her own? And will Harry hang up his Hollywood hat and go back home to Daddy? You guys, we have a lot of juicy royal daily tea to get through today. So you know what to do. Sit back and relax. Grab yourself a beverage and let's get into the royal daily tea. Hi everyone, it's Michelle and welcome back to the Royal Daily Tea. So if you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. We discuss all things royal here on this channel, and I'm working really hard to get to 50K subscribers by the end of summer. So I really hope if you enjoy this content that you will consider like, sharing, and subscribing. Now let's get into today's video. So before we get into today's topic, I thought we would cover some royal news. Firstly, I want to wish Prince George a happy belated 12th birthday. Prince George turned 12 on the 22nd of July, and he is becoming so big. I can't believe y'all, he is 12 years old. Now, they did release some brand new photographs that were taken of Prince George along with his siblings, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis. But I just cannot get over how handsome Prince George is turning out to be. Now, they did release a really fun behind the scenes video showcasing Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis really having a good time behind the scenes. You can tell they really like each other and that they have a lot of fun. One of the things I definitely could not get over was the fact that Prince George is so tall. Now, there is a rumor that Prince George could actually become one of the tallest monarchs in UK history. Now, we know that Prince William is also very, very tall. He is 6'3". King Charles is only around 5'10", but I do believe that Prince George could surpass Prince William. I predict 6'4", 6'5". Let me know, guys, in the comments if you think Prince George is going to surpass his father in height. So Princess Anne is set to be celebrated with a royal first. She has a huge milestone birthday next month on August 15th when she turns 75 years old. Now, they are going to mark the special occasion with a brand new UK coin made in honor of Princess Anne. Now, on one side of the coin, they're going to have a beautiful portrait of Princess Anne where she is wearing the aquamarine pine flower tiara. And on the other side of the coin is going to be her official coat of arms. I think that is absolutely fabulous and she deserves it. We all know that Princess Anne, the Princess Royal, is one of the hardest working royals for the UK monarchy. She supports over 300 patronages a year. So congratulations to Princess Anne. Now, Princess Beatrice has just been awarded a brand new royal patron, and she is walking in the footsteps of her late grandfather, Prince Philip. It turns out that Princess Beatrice will be taking over one of his former patronages, the Chartered College of Teaching. Now, Princess Beatrice went on to say, quote, "To me, the power that teachers have on shaping lives and transforming the future makes it one of the most commendable and highly regarded professions. I'm a very passionate believer in the vital role that teachers play every day and know firsthand the impact that great teaching can leave on a child and their family. It's a real honor to take up the role as patron of the Chartered College of Teaching, a role previously held by my grandfather. I'm really excited to support the college's mission to champion excellence in teaching and to celebrate the impact of this professional profession. Now, the chartered college teaching also took to their social media where they made this special announcement that Beatrice was going to be their brand new royal patron. They said, "We're delighted to announce HRH Princess Beatrice as our brand new patron. Princess Beatrice has shown great support for education through her work with Big Change and other organizations. Her patronage will help elevate the profession and support our mission to champion teachers." I think it's absolutely fabulous that Princess Beatrice is taking over a royal patron that was once held by her grandfather. I would love to see Princess Beatrice take on more royal roles. I think it is absolutely fabulous that she has been named the new royal patron. And our final royal story of the day, Prince Albert celebrates his 20th anniversary ascending the throne. Now, on July 19th, 2005, Prince Albert ascended the throne after his father, Prince Rainier, passed away. Now, we know that Prince Albert is the only son of the late Prince Rainier and actress Princess Grace. Now, it did look like everyone was having a great time. He was joined by his wife, Princess Charlene, and their 10-year-old twins, Prince Jacques and Princess Gabriella. Now, there was definitely a party in the streets. People were celebrating. There was a huge festival with music and food and flags. You could see Prince Albert out there with his wife and kids greeting people. I like the fact they're starting to incorporate their twins on everyday royal duties. And of course, they had to drag out an enormous cake in celebration of his 20th anniversary. So, congratulations to Prince Albert and the people of Monaco for marking this very special occasion. It definitely looked like they were having a great time. Well, it's official. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Netflix deal is donezo. It is dead in the water. They're going to let it run out and end in September with no renewal in sight. Now, if you've been following my channel or other Megxit commentators, y'all know this is not exactly news. We have been predicting this for a long time. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry simply were not worth the money. They pretty much underwhelmed and underperformed their entire 5-year contract. The only thing that really made money, of course, was the Harry and Meghan docuseries. But after that, all of their other projects failed miserably and were boring. So the executives cannot justify keeping them on a contract. Again, Meghan Markle's cooking show debuted at 383 behind all 4 seasons of Suits reruns. Again, Meghan Markle starred in the series and it still didn't help the ratings. So what exactly happened with Harry and Meghan? We can't blame it 100% on Harry and Meghan, as there's a huge shift in Hollywood, where Hollywood is pretty much having a problem. A lot of people are not watching award shows. We have some Tonight shows that are being canceled due to low ratings, like Jimmy Kimmel. And then we have people like Harry and Meghan who have these supposed $100 million contracts who don't produce results. Many people have unsubscribed to Netflix because of Harry and Meghan. So it's actually had the opposite effect for Netflix. So not only have their shows performed horribly, but also there's been a massive shift in the culture of Hollywood. So now streaming giants are changing the way that they perform and do business. They are no longer offering people a blank check and saying, go out there and do whatever the heck you want. We're going to pay you and hope for the best. They want to see results. So now it's called a first look type of deal where Harry and Meghan could possibly enter into a project-based deal with Netflix. Although according to insiders, they're not interested in Harry and Meghan. They're not interested in anything royal, anything new that they have to offer because they've already seen it and it's not great. The other issue is Meghan is very difficult to work with. She is a major pain in the arse. Again, there's been a lot of rumblings of drama behind the scenes, secret meetings, constant edits. I believe she had the original editor fired, marketing team fired when they released that teaser to the first season of With Love Meghan, where she got slammed and crucified in the comments. So again, Meghan Markle's a diva. She's not easy to work with. She doesn't listen. So now they're holding meetings trying to salvage season 2 because they already know it's a flop. But again, they're letting the clock run out on Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's contract because they've already invested so much and it's already been filmed. But moving forward, what does this mean for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's future in Hollywood? Now, according to Meghan Markle's team, they believe that they still have a working relationship with Netflix moving forward, that perhaps they're going to go from a contract to a pay to play type of environment, a first look environment where Meghan Markle and Prince Harry can still present one-off projects to Netflix. Again, I don't think Netflix is really that interested, but according to their team, it was a mutual breakup. Sure, you mutually walked away from earning millions of dollars because you agree it's not working. I don't think so. But according to their team, they believe that Meghan and Harry have a lot of TV projects, y'all, coming out the woodwork. Just stay tuned that they're not necessarily going to be stuck with Netflix, that perhaps they could branch out to other streaming networks. Now, again, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry don't exactly have the best track record. Remember, Meet Me at the Lake, they've had for about 18 months, and it's crickets. They have not moved forward one iota on this project, a book by Carly Fortune. Now, as I mentioned before, Carly Fortune has sold the rights to another book to a competitor of Netflix over on Amazon. Why would she do that? Probably because she's not happy with the way they've handled this project. So Harry and Meghan have other TV projects in the works, not necessarily with Netflix. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I think it's a bunch of PR BS trying to save face because Netflix consciously uncoupled from Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. But the question is, could Meghan Markle be brokering a secret solo deal with Netflix? We all know that Prince Harry has absolutely no real interest in Hollywood. It's all been Meghan Markle's baby. And Meghan Markle is not the type of gal to go out without a fight. I can see Meghan Markle holding meetings right now with Netflix as they're trying to salvage the second season of her show. And maybe she's promising some really good stuff down the line. The problem is people aren't interested in Meghan Markle the way they are in Prince Harry, because he is the blood royal. But I believe Prince Harry's done with Netflix, he's done with Hollywood, and he's not interested in brokering a new solo contract the way that Meghan Markle wants to. Because I believe we could be hearing some announcements possibly next year with some new solo projects with Meghan. But again, will it be with Netflix? Will they invest any more time, energy, or money in this woman who, quite frankly, doesn't pony up the ratings and is difficult to work with? Now, Netflix has partnered with Meghan Markle for her As Ever brand, so they are in bed with Meghan Markle for a while. So even though the contract that was initially with Harry and Meghan is over, again, it could open the door for a solo project, a solo contract with Meghan because of the lifestyle brand. Now, everything is riding on season 2 of With Love Meghan, but again, I believe it's not going to be much better than season 1. So what does this mean for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle moving forward? I believe we're going to see a massive separation of the Sussex brand, the way that they have been doing it, but it's going to be even deeper. I truly believe that Prince Harry wants to leave Hollywood behind, and he wants to go home to daddy. He's trying really hard to broker a reconciliation and trying to get in the back door with the royal family. Again, he was seen in Angola doing that horrific halo walk, trying to recreate something his mother did 30 years before. He is definitely a lost soul who wants to go back to his royal roots because he doesn't know anything else. If he was a truly happy individual, he wouldn't be doing these fake royal tours. And according to insiders, Harry was miserable. He was not a very happy person. While he was in Angola, he wasn't very engaging. He even skipped a gala that was made in his honor. Something is definitely going on with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. So I believe the Sussexes guys are going to have a huge separation professionally and possibly personally because financially things are getting very, very tight over there at Camp Montecito. They've lost the Spotify deal. They've lost the Netflix deal. There aren't any new deals that we see on the table. He hasn't produced his full contract with Penguin Random House. Again, he signed a 4-book deal, only came out with 1. So Harry and Meghan have a very bad reputation for literally not producing what they're supposed to produce. And they're getting made fun of left and right. So, of course, Meghan Markle, y'all, are a part of pop culture. They are fair game. People are making fun of them left and right. It has actually become a pretty normal thing to do. So Family Guy, again, took another poke at Harry and Meghan. They had a really funny episode that aired on July 17th titled Twain's World, where Brian and Stewie travel back in time comparing infamous events in history, and they compare Harry and Meghan's marriage to Hitler and the Crusades. Now, during the episode, they're traveling back in time where someone says, "Aren't you worried that history is repeating itself? Doesn't history pretty much suck?" And they said, like Harry marrying Meghan Markle. You just can't make that up. They are literally comedy gold. Meghan Markle was even ridiculed by a huge PR expert in the industry. He pretty much came out and said Meghan Markle sucks and that her business launch for As Ever is one of the worst that he has ever seen. Now, the gentleman hosts a podcast called The Art of the Brand. He is a Canadian lawyer by the name of Philip Millar. And the other executive producer of the show is Camille Moore, who is a California marketing executive. They pretty much branded Meghan Markle a royal disaster, and he claimed it was run by a confederacy of dunces working on this platform that she is getting maximizing the value from her fame that came from Suits and from being a part of the royal family, pretty much accusing Meghan Markle of milking that for everything that she can. Again, he is just repeating everything that we have mentioned for the past 4.5 years here on the Royal Daily Tea, that Meghan Markle is milking her fame for money. She's milking those titles for money. Again, Meghan Markle could teach a master class on how to not run a business. But this podcast has gotten a lot of traction, and these are two experts in the industry pretty much saying, Meghan Markle, you suck. And you're treating people like suckers just to purchase from you so you can become a billionaire. Again, we've been saying the same thing here on the RDT, but I really love the fact that more and more people in the mainstream are finally just coming out and saying the truth. They're no longer hiding behind wokeness, political correctness, afraid that Harry and Meghan are going to sue them. You can't sue people for having an opinion and for telling the truth. But I love the fact that now more and more people are coming out, calling out Harry and Meghan for the charlatans that they are. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are two talentless, drivel individuals whose only currency is their connection to the royal family. But that is starting to wear out. So what do y'all think about Netflix giving Harry and Meghan the old heave-ho for their Netflix contract not being renewed. And do you think Meghan Markle is going to be able to secure a contract on her own without Prince Harry? And do you believe this is the end of the road for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Hollywood dreams? Leave me your comments, guys, down below. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you and hope to see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.